Hello, this is Nindy Kerr and welcome to another Nindy's Creative Corner video. Today we will be using the Ornate Border Dies. And I'm just showing you how to use them. We're not going to make cards out of them. And before we get started, I am going to try a little trick. Since all these little pieces stick because of the static of the cutting plates, I'm going to try rubbing them with my embossing buddy. Now just make sure and rub the sides that will be facing the cardstock. We'll see if this helps at all. Made my thing dirty. I guess I need to clean my cutting pads again. I mean my cutting plates. Okay. Most of these borders, now this one cuts all the way out on all the sides. This one only cuts out on this side right here. So this flat part here needs to go along the edge, and as you'll see, it's just barely the 6 inches. But it will work better if you aim it this way and put these pointer tabs about the same distance from the edge of the cardstock. And since I don't know why it's not perfectly flat, I will post-it note it to the thing. And we will also do, I don't know, both of these also. This one, the big dots, which looks like I need to clean out. Might as well show you how to do that. You just run your, this is the Take Your Pick tool. And it has a separate, you can buy this die brush tip separately. And it comes with 2 foam pads to lay your things on and rub it. I've been using these a lot. I just did an online class using these. Alrighty. So we will do this one. The more straight side is the straight non-cutting edge, so try to get them even. Really should put these over here. Okay, we can now cut both of these at the same time, and I'll show you what they look like. With this one, you don't want to go through more than just back and forth. Otherwise, it falls apart. And you have a nice little scalloped part. And I did forget to mention that you want this part so that it's all the way on the cardstock, that end. Otherwise you'll have this part here open and loose. We'll remove those things in a minute. We'll finish our die cutting first. Okay, let's see if these come off easily. Oh, much easier. They just brush off instead of you having to scrape them off. Alright. Now let's try this. Now on this one, It's a little bit longer than the 5 1/4. And these swirly things right here, these are the inside. And this side here is the side that cuts, if I'm correct. Okay, it's this way with these tab things closer to the, wherever they're, since they're not divided in the middle, they're over to one side. That's the side that you need to put on the edge of the cardstock. And hope I'm telling you right. And we'll also do this little circle one. And the little circles are on the non-cutting edge. So we'll just put it there. Just make sure your post-it notes don't hang over the edge. And yes, I reused them several times. Okay, yes, I did guess correctly. Now there is this piece here, but I haven't quite figured out, I mean, because it really doesn't look like it, well, it might fit this way. So maybe we'll try that. Get it even with that leaf. And this little part here. And any parts that are going to hang over, make sure and fold them. Okay, let's see how we did on this. Okay, looks like it cut perfectly. Okay, good. I'm glad I finally figured that out. Okay, and that was because my cardstock was shorter. Let me get rid of these bits. Alright, I think I'm going to cut this one again just so I can do something with this cardstock. And yes, I use them until they're not sticky anymore. I'd help if I take it out of my mouth. Oh, and you'll notice our nice little dots there from this thin one. Alright, there we go. And then we have this last one that, let me clean this off. Okay, so the embossing buddy does help a lot, but you have to do it every couple of times. Alright, we will do this one, and this one is definitely, I mean, it will just barely fit, but it still will work better if you do it this way. That one has stuff on it. And this one comes all the way out. Okay, now let me show you how to remove all the little pieces. We'll be using this foam pad that comes with our our die brush tip that goes with the Take Your Pick tool. And just gently, you have to go at different angles to get some of these things out. Okay, there we go. There's that one. Okay, there we go. And I guess there's a couple of little dots that didn't come out. So here's this one, and here's our one that we cut out. And here's the one that we cut out using the edge die. And it seems like we had another one, wasn't there? Oh, here it is up here. And I think I'll clean it off before this one. Let's do this side first since it's almost done. And this one has pieces larger pieces that come out. Oh, we might as well remove this. And you can take these pieces and use them someplace else if you'd like. And you have to be gentle so you don't tear this. I think I'm just going to use my paper piercer that's on the other end of this to poke out these little ones. Only you have to be careful so you don't poke yourself. And I'll hold this up next to it, another piece you can see it. So that's how you use all the dies in the Ornate Borders die set. So thanks for watching. Please sign up for my newsletter to get more crafting tips and ideas. Thanks, bye.